Welcome to Luxury Car TV, your go-to destination for classic performance, luxury rides, and rare automotive legends from history. Today we take a closer look at the 1967 LT1 C2 Corvette, one of the rarest and most performance-driven Corvettes ever made. Known for its sharp styling, aggressive performance, and limited production, the LT1 C2 Corvette from 1967 stands as a true icon among American muscle cars and collector favorites. Let's explore what made this model special and why it continues to capture the attention of enthusiasts and collectors worldwide. The 1967 Corvette was the final model year of the second generation or C2 Corvette, also known as the StingRay. The C2 generation ran from 1963 to 1967 and is widely considered one of the most beautiful and iconic Corvette designs of all time. In 1967, Chevrolet introduced refinements to the existing StingRay platform, making it arguably the most refined and best-performing C2 ever produced. While the LT1 engine was more commonly associated with early 1970s Corvettes, there were some early experimental versions and references linked to the high-performance 1967 models that shared similar characteristics in power and engineering focus. Under the hood, the 1967 high-performance variant often associated with the LT1 concept was powered by a small block V8. While the true LT1 engine was officially introduced in 1970, some enthusiasts refer to the high-output 327 cubic inch L79 and other performance options from 1967 as spiritual predecessors of the LT1. The L79 engine in the 1967 Corvette produced 350 horsepower, while the more extreme L88 big block V8 offered up to 430 horsepower unofficially, though it was factory rated at just 430 to discourage casual buyers. These engines were mated to a close-ratio 4-speed manual transmission that gave drivers full control of the raw power on tap. One of the highlights of the 1967 model year was the availability of various engine options and performance upgrades. While the term LT1 would not officially appear until the next generation, the 1967 models featured engineering that paved the way for it. Components such as high-flow cylinder heads, solid lifter camshafts, and lightweight rotating assemblies made these engines extremely responsive and ideal for spirited driving or competitive racing. In terms of design, the 1967 C2 Corvette is considered by many to be the most attractive of the generation. It featured a cleaner look with 5 functional side fender vents, revised rocker panels, and the iconic Stinger hood on big block models. The body lines were more aggressive and refined than earlier years, and the overall silhouette remained low, wide, and distinctly muscular. Pop-up headlights, side exit exhausts on some trims, and unique wheel options further distinguished the car. It was also the first Corvette to feature the optional bolt-on aluminum wheels. Inside the cabin, the 1967 Corvette retained its dual cockpit layout and focused on the driver experience. Bucket seats, a sporty 3-spoke steering wheel, and analog gauges provided a pure and engaging feel behind the wheel. While luxury was not the focus, the car did offer features like air conditioning, power windows, and AM/FM radios as optional upgrades. The interior was driver-oriented and matched the athletic nature of the car. From a performance standpoint, the 1967 C2 Corvette with high-output engines could accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in around 5.5 to 6 seconds, depending on the setup. Quarter-mile times were equally impressive, placing the Corvette among the quickest street-legal cars of its era. The fully independent suspension, front and rear, gave the car surprisingly agile handling for a muscle car, while disc brakes all around offered excellent stopping power for the time. Only 22,940 Corvettes were produced in 1967, making it one of the rarer model years. Among these, the most sought-after versions were those equipped with the high-performance engine packages and limited factory options. Today, these models fetch high prices at auctions and are considered crown jewels in many private collections. Authenticity, originality, and documentation greatly affect the value, especially with performance variants tied to the LT1 legacy. The 1967 LT1 style C2 Corvette represents a unique moment in automotive history. It stands as a symbol of what American performance could be: bold, fast, and beautifully designed. Even decades later, it holds its own in terms of both looks and power, and remains a dream car for many enthusiasts who admire the golden era of muscle cars. Thanks for watching. If you love rare cars, classic performance machines, and all things automotive luxury, make sure to hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more legendary rides only here on Luxury Car TV.